Your vocabulary may be bigger than it feels when you speak. It may simply not be ready for pressure yet. Hi, I'm Polly. I'm a language coach and I explain how language learning actually works. Think about what happens when you study. You read a text and understand almost everything. You watch a clear video and recognize lots of vocabulary. You look through your flashcards and think, yes, know that, know that, know that. Then somebody asks you a completely normal question in conversation and suddenly your vocabulary seems to shrink by half. This creates a very convincing feeling that you simply don't know enough words. But vocabulary knowledge is not all or nothing. A word can be familiar enough for recognition, but still not be accessible enough for fast production. When you read, the word is already in front of you. Your brain mainly has to connect the form you see with its meaning. Speaking works in the opposite direction. You start with meaning, then you have to retrieve a word, select the right grammar form, pronounce it, and insert it into a sentence quickly. And this happens while other processes are competing for attention. You are listening, planning, monitoring, reacting, maybe worrying about making mistakes. So conversation tests vocabulary under much more demanding conditions than a vocabulary exercise does. That's why I like distinguishing between stored vocabulary and usable vocabulary. Stored vocabulary can be recognized. Usable vocabulary can be reached when you actually need it. And the gap between those two can be surprisingly large. So instead of only asking, how many words do I know? Ask, how many of those words can I retrieve without seeing them first? Choose 5 words you know well, close the list, then speak for 1 minute and try to use all 5 naturally. If they suddenly become difficult, you have found the part of vocabulary learning you actually need to train. No storage, access. Your vocabulary doesn't only need to exist. It needs to survive speed, distraction, and real-time speaking. Follow for more.